Hi, my name is Jeremy Steen, and this is my Persuasive Speech project for communications. For my audience today, I have my friend Tyler over here, my little brother David over here, and my other friend Annie over here. Alright, a little bit of background on death penalty. It's been around for centuries. 58 countries still have the death penalty today, whereas 70% of countries have abolished the death penalty. They no longer use it. It's illegal. No one uses it. A little more of a background on it as far as the United States goes. The United States has 35 states that still allow the death penalty today. The federal system still uses it, and among the three biggest users of the death penalty is Asia, with China uses the death penalty. 90% of all death penalty cases is used by China. The Middle East is second, with the United States in third. As you see by the graph, starting in the 1980s, the death penalty rate started to very much climb here in America. It has steadily climbed, and it's starting to come back down, you see from the graph, but it's still extremely high. For this debate, I will be talking about why the death penalty is bad and we should abolish it here in America. It should just be gotten rid of. It's not a good idea. The reasons I'll be using to do this is it is premeditated murder to use the death penalty against someone. It costs money, extreme amount of money, to actually go through the whole process to have someone killed. And it can't be taken back once you commit someone on death row. Once they are gone, you can't bring them back. To start off this, I will talk with a quote made by Albert Camus. For centuries, the death penalty, often accompanied by barbarous refinements, has been trying to hold crime in check, yet crime persists. Why, you may ask? Because the instincts that are warring in man are not, as the law claims, constant forces in a state of equilibrium. The death penalty is premeditated murder. We are killing someone because they killed someone. Double standard here, people. Two wrongs don't make a right. It's an eye for an eye punishment. That's not a good idea. If I go and kill my friend Tyler over here for laughing during this presentation, I do not deserve to be killed back. I can be locked in jail, but I should not be killed back. As far as the death penalty goes, it costs around $1 million to have someone locked up for life in prison. I will talk about more what life without parole is later in the presentation. But it costs about $1 million to do so. The average person gets the life death penalty sentence when they're 30 years old, and they will live to be about 70. It costs more than $1 million to have someone convicted and put on death row. With all the trials that you have to go through, you have the juries you have to get, the judges, the attorneys, everyone involved. It's a long drawn out process. It takes over a year to actually get a convicted person onto death row. Whereas if it's a life without parole charge is coming into the courts, it will take a long time, yes, but not nearly as long as it will take for a death penalty case. One of the biggest reasons why I believe the death penalty should be abolished is that once we put someone on death row and they get killed by lethal injection, usually is what is used, you cannot bring them back. Obviously, once you're dead, you are dead. You're not coming back. This ain't no fairy tale. You're gone, you're gone. Now, new technology comes out every day that someone could be proven to be innocent when they already are killed. If you're proven innocent, you're dead. Well, you're SLL. You're not going to get anywhere. Your family will be tormented by this. They might get reimbursed for it, but it's not worth losing a life over. Nothing can replace a life. To get rid of the death penalty, you have to have something to replace it, because obviously we don't want people running around just killing people, being like the movie The Purge. That would not work out well. Life without parole is when you are convicted and you will serve the rest of your remaining life in jail. You won't get out. You got no chance to get out, no matter how good you are in jail. Zero chance to get out. Many people, including the states that abolish the death penalty already, use this system. The only state that does not have life without parole is Alaska. Does not have life without parole. So in Alaska, apparently no matter what you do, you can still get out eventually somewhere down the line. I don't understand that. Apparently if you want to go on a rampage to kill some people, you go to Alaska, serve 25 years, and maybe get out. I'm not quite sure how that works. No death is okay. People need to be punished for their crimes. Killing someone premeditated is extremely wrong. It is no excuse to do it. But for us to kill you back as the United States is also very wrong. You do not deserve to kill even though you killed. I don't understand why the death penalty still exists here in America. It's been around since we started our country. We have nothing to say for it. We still fight for it every day. States like Texas has killed off so many people, it's not even funny. To sum up this, I believe the death penalty should be abolished. It is very wrong and does not need to continue here in the United States. It is premeditated murder, so we are killing someone for crimes they have acted. That is not right. Two wrongs do not make a right. The time that it takes to go through the process to get someone killed is way too long. It costs way too much money, and it's cheaper for us to sit them in a jail cell and let them rot the rest of their lives than to just put some medicine in them and let them die. And the last one I have is, once we kill someone, we cannot bring them back. If they are proven to be innocent at a later time, it won't do them any good because they will already be gone. Life without parole is definitely an option. It will help us get rid of the death penalty and have something to replace it with instead of just killing people off. My name is Jeremy Steen, and I thank you for listening to me.